Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Balkis binti Azlan. Our group test is about employee counselling, well-being and wellness. Organizations are investing heavily in employee counselling, health and wellness service in order to enhance employee well-being. A counselling session is a discussion between a supervisor and an employee that may focus on specific incident. A specific component of an employee's performance identified by the supervisor as needing improvement or the employee's overall performance or behavior. Then, employee well-being is described as your employee's total mental, physical, emotional, and financial health. It is influenced by a variety of circumstances, including their relationship with co-workers, their decision, and the tools and resources available to them. Having the correct health and wellness strategy in place has the potential to promote employee engagement, decrease esteem, and increase productivity in the workplace. Wellness is the act of following healthy practice on a regular basis in order to achieve improved physical and mental health results, so that you are thriving rather than merely surviving. To comprehend the relevance of wellness, it is necessary to comprehend how it's related to health.
Hi, my name is Nur Iman Fatiha. So today, I want to share about our issue, which is employee counseling. All employee counseling in the world works to get counseling treatment as their benefit to work. Employees usually have unstable emotions that can affect their work productivity. Some of them do not have trust to share their problems to their colleague. The basic objective of counseling is to bring an employee back to their normal mental position in which they were before the emotional problem emerged. As we can see, when the world was attacked by COVID-19 that caused a pandemic situation, there are a lot of people lost their job and also screw up their finance. Some companies had to fire their employees because there are no production that are running in the company. But when it comes to pandemic, company deployed the worker to make more production even though they did not hire more people. This can cause a bad mental health for employees since they are extremely exhausted. Previous studies have reported the negative influence of pandemics on psychological well-being, which can lead to depression and anxiety.
So, one of the significant effectiveness of employee counseling intervention is to help employee think clearly and not be dominated by emotion. Emotion, according to Daniel Goleman 2002, emotion refer to special feeling and thoughts, biological and psychological state, and a series of tendencies to act. Through the effectiveness of counseling interventions, employee can help how to manage stress when problems arise to deal work change from the COVID-19 pandemic. This is to prevent employees from doing negative things that happen due to emotional influence, such as undisciplined action, drugs, substance abuse, abnormal eating, and so on. Every employee, whether troubled or not, can benefit from counseling service if this service is carried out seriously and systematically. This situation is also important for employees to feel stable and secure in their jobs. Therefore, employees are less absent and less against manager. In addition, the significance of the effectiveness of employee counseling intervention is to support and reassure employees. When a person faces unexpected problems, he will be shocked and experience mental stress. This caused by him to lose confidence and a sense of worthlessness, especially in the COVID-19 pandemic, which has caused the effectiveness of counseling to occur, where it can help by giving encouragement and support to the employee, so that the employee regain energy and increase self-motivation to obtain excellent work performance to continue his career. It is effectiveness if the counseling intervention can provide positively stimulation to employees, such as by giving words of encouragement, advice, action that need to be done, and so on.
Employee counseling program can help employee to perform better at work. When a company fails to prioritize its employee well-being, the company productivity suffers. Many people usually become stressed when they are working in an unfamiliar and unexpected situation. Counseling is the one of the tools that can be used to improve organizational work performance. This will restore balance and leave employees feeling more motivated, innovative, resourceful, and resilient. Then, counseling also make the workplace safer. Organizations should not wait for employees to experience a crisis before referring them to therapy. Making workplace counseling available and free gives employees a sense of security in and of itself. Workplace counseling frequently assists employees who are absent from work, and it is evident that counseling support can accelerate an absent employee's rehabilitation, saving the organization money in the long run.
Hi, my name is Shafika and I will present recommendation of effectiveness employee counseling intervention in COVID-19. COVID-19 attacked the world on 2019. It's an ongoing global pandemic of coronavirus disease. Most people become anxious since no one knew what will happen in the future. During the pandemic, the organization started to take some precaution by intervention of employee counseling to increase the employee effectiveness, such as employee counseling will improve the work performance or improve organization utilization. COVID-19 can cause a problem which some employees face money issue with the inflation, family problem that cannot be avoided, or even face health problem that have been affected after being positive with coronavirus. Employee may be exposed to occupational hazards that put them at the risk of the disease, injury, and even death with the increasing of level coronavirus. The recommendation that employee counseling can be done is by improving organization utilization when their safety and well-being of their family is in threat. Employees find it difficult to concentrate on their professional duties. Therefore, whether the staff are safe and available to execute essential tasks is the crucial questions that company must address at the beginning of a pandemic event. It is essential for the company to be able to keep an eye on the situation, maintain a secure working environment, and provide their staff with the support they require. One of the support that they may be given to employees is internal and external resources from the organization. With the support given by the employee counseling itself, the employee can work with more diligent and effective for their organization.
The second issue found is about the concern of obesity diseases among workers in workplace. The definition of obesity is generally a complex chronic diseases with several causes that lead to excessive body fat and sometimes poor health. Body fat is not a disease, of course, but when your body has too much extra fat, it can change the way it functions. The issue is getting worse when workers feel exhausted and innovated to work because they don't get enough effective exercise and healthy food. Moreover, employees also have a few critical diseases is because they never concerned about their health. They take it as a simple matter and never do a medical checkup to make sure their health condition is good and ready to do work. Surprisingly, most of the workers have critical diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and cardiovascular issue. Human resource development include human resources planning and recruitment training. The obesity issue is very significant to HRD practice because most of employees will obtain the dangerous illness such as diabetes, high blood pressure, cardiovascular diseases, and lung problem due to those obesity employee who smoking. Obesity also contribute the development of non-alcoholic fatty liver diseases, non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, gallbladder diseases, development of gallstone, hypertension, also a cancer. Next, the obesity issue is significant to HRD practice because the employee keep neglect their health condition and did not have a convenient medical checkup at medical center. If this situation keep ignored, it will affect their work performance and quality of production. They cannot keep their consistency in their work if they get infected. HRD organization will have a problem. Overweight and obesity were found to be related with present in work, disability, accident, and work performance. This is proof of their relation. Furthermore, a functional program should be organized because It will prevent employees feel exhausted and drain their energy to do work. This issue will decrease their work performance and produce the low quality of work because their body didn't get a proper exercise and nutritious food to boost their energy to do work. Also, relationship with present unemployment and early retirement was not consistent.
Hi, my name is Amira Sarah. I'm going to talk about the impact of obesity disease concerning workers in workplace. Health and wellness programs are proven to have increased the effectiveness of employees in an organization. When an individual suffers from obesity and unhealthy lifestyles, they will often feel discomfort and fall sick very easily and be absent during most of their work time. This will affect their work performance and the quality of the work. If an organization fails to see the problem in having unhealthy employees, the organization will face serious problems. When the organization starts to look at this problem seriously, they will come up with plenty of initiatives to overcome this problem for them to improve their organizational performance. Organizations that promote fitness and health initiatives anticipate benefits like improved employee attraction and retention, more upbeat attitudes, and enhanced productivity through decreased absenteeism, turnover, and a stronger physical capacity for doing work. Furthermore, a review of over 40 studies on the impact of broad wellness programs found that they reduce sick leaves, healthcare costs, and workers' compensation costs by more than 25%. Additionally, a cost-benefit ratio of 5.9 on average was found, showing that the advantages of such initiatives significantly outweighed the disadvantages. The health, attitudes, and the work behavior of employees seems to be improved by these fitness and exercise programs, while turnover and absenteeism appear to be decreased. Recent research on comprehensive workplace health promotion programs provides additional evidence of favorable clinical outcomes and cost effectiveness. The entire body of evidence is convincing. It appears that the current difficulty is to persuade more businesses to create these kinds of inclusive wellness initiatives and then to get more people to participate in them. For instance, Goetzel and Osminkowski's review noticed that only 7% of businesses use all the elements advised for a productive worksite health promotion program. Most businesses with wellness programs report employee participation rates below 50%.
Human resource development practices are responsible for employee wellness because they have an impact on employees' work performance. If employers do not address this issue now, it will only become worse. So, HRD practice should adhere to the following recommendation in an effort to prevent and treat obesity in their workplace. The first recommendation for this issue is HRD practices can implement a workplace wellness program that provides opportunities to aid employees in adopting healthy lifestyle. The company can give appealing, nutritious options in the cafeteria or any vending machine offered by the company. Besides that, the company can take steps to ensure that the employees have a healthy lifestyle in the office by encouraging employees to exercise at least once per week by offering free use of a fitness center or subsidizing employees' membership to offset facilities and hosting a program that instructs staff members on proper diet, exercise, and weight management. Employers need to do a wellness program because sometimes employees feel exhausted and innovated at work, which had an impact on the caliber of their job. This is because the employees have no effort to perform physical activity interventions that can be determined by maintaining personal health, self-efficacy, and attitude toward exercise, and sufficient time and energy to engage in exercise. Employer must thus take severe action to remedy this issue by hosting a wellness program to ensure employees will be more deeply exposed to the importance of caring for one's body and health. The second recommendation is HRD practices need to provide a regular health screenings for every workers. The doctor can examine workers' past weight, attempts at weight loss, physical activity, and exercise routines previous medical problems, medicines, and stress levels. In order to ascertain whether any issue may run in the family, the doctor may look into the person's medical history, not just for the employees, but also for the family members of any employees who receive health screening from the firm. Employees must do so because they must avoid having too many workers who have ailments that lead to obesity and do not even care about their health, resulting in poor employee performance. Based on the etiology of obesity is multifactorial, ranging from lifestyle choices such as excess food intake and insufficient physical activity, to use the medication that have weight gain as an undesirable side effect. Therefore, employers must conduct frequent health tests for all employees in order to ensure workers feel more motivated, productive, and willing to put in extra effort.
The purpose of this present is to identify the effectiveness of employee counseling intervention in COVID-19 and the concern of obesity disease among workers in workplace. The COVID-19 pandemic has taught us a lot about the importance of listening to employees, despite the fact that it has been difficult in many ways, forcing business and employees to quickly adjust to new ways of working. Based on this analysis conveyed, it can be concluded that there are multiple behaviors that need to be improved for the organization. In general, we discovered that engagement is primarily driven by connection and perception of leadership in counseling. As you can see, work performance and safety workplace play important role in increasing the effectiveness of employee counseling to bring profit and keep the organization stable. This lesson will continue to be useful as the world moves on from the pandemic over the next year, assisting organizations that implement them to quickly adjust to the new work norm. From public health standpoint, obesity is a major concern since it is consistent with global trends. Obesity and workload have an impact on population morbidity and mortality as well as on healthcare costs and societal costs, but they are distinct phenomena. While workers have traditionally been held accountable for the prevention of overweight and obesity, employers have traditionally been responsible for the prevention of work-related morbidity and mortality. If this issue can be prevented, the employee will feel exhausted and inhibited to work diligently for the organization. Hence, it is impossible to ignore the impact of obesity on healthcare workers' work, productivity, and sickness absence.